Absurdism, a philosophy deeply intertwined with the human condition, invites us to explore the profound and often unsettling tension between our innate search for meaning and the indifferent, chaotic universe we inhabit. To truly grasp the essence of absurdism, we must embark on a journey that transcends the ordinary, delving into the realms of both philosophy and mysticism. As we begin this exploration, imagine yourself standing at the edge of a vast cosmic abyss. This is where absurdism finds its roots, in the stark realization that the universe does not bend to our will, nor does it offer any inherent purpose. The seeds of absurdism were planted in the fertile grounds of existentialism, and its most prominent figure, Albert Camus, serves as our guide. Camus once wrote, "The absurd is born out of this confrontation between the human need and the unreasonable silence of the world." Here lies the crux of absurdism, the human desire for significance clashing with an indifferent cosmos. Yet within this paradox there is a profound beauty, a call to embrace life in all its chaotic splendor. The philosophical roots. To understand absurdism, we must first journey through its philosophical foundations. At its core, absurdism shares common ground with existentialism, both grappling with the meaning of existence in a seemingly meaningless world. However, where existentialism often seeks to find or create meaning, absurdism accepts the futility of this quest. The existentialists such as Jean-Paul Sartre and Soren Kierkegaard explored the freedom and responsibility that come with human existence. They delved into the anxiety and dread that arise when we confront our freedom to shape our own lives. Yet, Camus diverged from his existentialist peers by embracing the absurd rather than seeking to overcome it. Camus' seminal work, The Myth of Sisyphus, presents the archetypal image of the absurd hero. Sisyphus, condemned to eternally push a boulder up a mountain only to have it roll back down, embodies the human condition. His struggle is futile, yet his defiance in the face of this futility is what makes him heroic. Camus concludes, "One must imagine Sisyphus happy, for it is in the embrace of the absurd that we find true freedom." The mystical perspective. While absurdism is often seen through a rational philosophical lens, it also resonates deeply with mystical traditions. Mysticism, with its focus on transcendent experiences and the search for ultimate truths, can offer a unique vantage point on the absurd. Mystical thinkers throughout history have grappled with the paradoxes of existence. The mystic's journey often involves embracing uncertainty and the ineffable nature of reality. In this sense, the mystical path parallels the absurdist acceptance of the unknown and the unknowable. The Sufi poet Rumi, for instance, spoke of the divine mystery in his verse, "Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right-doing there is a field. I'll meet you there." This field, beyond duality and human constructs, is akin to the absurdist recognition that our conventional understanding of meaning is limited. Mysticism also encourages a surrender to the present moment, an acceptance of life's inherent unpredictability. This echoes Camus' idea of living with passion and intensity despite the absurdity of our existence. The mystical experience, with its emphasis on unity and interconnectedness, offers a profound counterpoint to the isolation often felt in the face of the absurd. Absurdism and the human condition. As we delve deeper into the heart of absurdism, we must confront its implications for the human condition. The absurd forces us to acknowledge our limitations, to accept that our search for meaning may ultimately be in vain. Yet within this acceptance lies a liberating power. Camus challenges us to live without appeal, to reject the false comforts of religious or ideological dogma. He advocates for a life lived in full awareness of its absurdity, embracing the present moment with courage and authenticity. In doing so, we can find a sense of freedom and fulfillment that transcends the need for external validation. This perspective resonates with the existentialist idea of authenticity, where individuals create their own meaning through their actions and choices. However, absurdism goes further by rejecting the notion that meaning can be permanently established. Instead, it encourages us to find joy in the journey itself, in the fleeting and ephemeral nature of existence. The absurd hero. Central to Camus' philosophy is the concept of the absurd hero. This figure embodies the defiance and resilience needed to confront the absurdity of life. The absurd hero does not seek solace in illusions or escape into despair. Instead, they embrace the struggle and find meaning in their own actions. Consider the figure of Meursault in Camus' novel The Stranger. Meursault, detached and indifferent, exemplifies the absurd hero. His lack of adherence to societal norms and his confrontation with the inevitability of death highlight the stark reality of the absurd. Yet, in his final moments, Meursault finds peace in the acceptance of his fate, recognizing the beauty of life in its rawest form. The absurd hero, therefore, is not a passive victim of fate, but an active participant in the dance of existence. They find meaning not in external validation, but in the very act of living, in the conscious choice to face the absurd with open eyes and an open heart. Embracing the absurd. Absurdism invites us to embrace the contradictions and uncertainties of life. It challenges us to find beauty and meaning in the midst of chaos. This acceptance is not a surrender to nihilism, but a celebration of life's inherent unpredictability. In practical terms, embracing the absurd can lead to a more mindful and present-oriented way of living. It encourages us to let go of rigid expectations and to appreciate the transient nature of our experiences. This shift in perspective can foster a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. Absurdism also calls for a re-evaluation of our values and priorities. It urges us to focus on what truly matters, to seek fulfillment in authentic relationships, creative pursuits, and the simple joys of existence. By embracing the absurd, we can cultivate a sense of gratitude for the fleeting moments of beauty and wonder that life offers. The intersection of absurdism and mysticism. At the intersection of absurdism and mysticism lies a profound truth: the acceptance of life's inherent mystery. Both perspectives recognize the limitations of human understanding and the futility of our attempts to impose order on the universe. Mystical experiences often involve a dissolution of the ego, a merging with the divine or the infinite. This surrender mirrors the absurdist acceptance of our limitations and the embrace of the unknown. The mystic and the absurd hero both find freedom in letting go of the need for certainty and control. Moreover, both absurdism and mysticism emphasize the importance of living in the present moment. The mystic's awareness of the eternal now and the absurdist's focus on the immediate experience converge in a shared appreciation for the here and now. This present-oriented mindset can lead to a deeper sense of connection and fulfillment. The ethical dimension. Absurdism also has profound ethical implications. By recognizing the absurdity of existence, we are freed from the constraints of traditional moral frameworks. This does not mean that anything goes, but rather that we must create our own ethical principles based on empathy, compassion, and a recognition of our shared humanity. Camus himself was a staunch advocate for human rights and social justice. He believed that the awareness of the absurd could lead to a deeper commitment to justice and solidarity. In a world devoid of inherent meaning, it is up to us to create a more compassionate and equitable society. This ethical dimension of absurdism challenges us to take responsibility for our actions and to strive for a world where individuals can live with dignity and freedom. It calls for a recognition of our interconnectedness and a commitment to alleviating suffering wherever we encounter it. As we reach the end of our journey through the landscape of absurdism, we are left with a profound realization. The absurd is not something to be feared or avoided, but embraced and celebrated. It is in the acceptance of life's inherent mystery and unpredictability that we find true freedom and fulfillment. Absurdism, with its roots in philosophy and its resonances with mysticism, offers a unique lens through which to view the human condition. It invites us to live with courage and authenticity, to find joy in the present moment and to create our own meaning in a world that offers none. In the end, the absurd is a call to live fully, to embrace the beauty and chaos of existence, and to find solace in the very act of living. As we navigate the vast cosmic abyss, let us remember the words of Camus: "The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy,